see the show with a good one coming at you. It's the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
First pitch. Just about ready to roll here. Our starting pitcher in this one, Corbin Burnes. What do we have on him?
Yeah, Boog, when you're a teammate of a guy like the way on that one, that ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball. Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed.
1-2 now. In the air, right field. Could be extra bases. One runs in. Suzuki headed for the plate. He'll score as well. And a 2-1 ball game now.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. That pretty much split the zone down the middle. And those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at second here with
the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Bounced up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Wait a second, not in time. He's there easily. That one hammered center field. Way back there. Out of here. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases. And they jump out front. It's 3-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Next to hit, Willie Adames. Towards first, but the game is tied as the run comes in. Two outs, base is empty. Rowdy Tellez up now for the Brewers.
He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
That one the other way, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He's safe.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Back to the mound. And it gets by him. Bellinger fires it to the plate, and he's safe. Tie ball game. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores. And it's now 5-4.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps.
Trying to prevent anything over their heads. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bellinger drifts towards it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Morel with a relay home. He beats it safe. It's 5. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Bellinger rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 6-5.
Picks himself up at RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, when you go on a road trip, you're looking to play 500 or better. And the only way you do that is when you scratch and claw and you grind out. And they did that in this one. 12-inning win on the road. Very impressive. And guys are going to come into the clubhouse for the next game. They're going to be pretty encouraged about how they pull for each other.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons coming up if he's walked.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Tyler O'Neill sends it out. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate.
That's a base hit, and they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Glared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
At the plate, Spencer Steer. Smoked into left field, base hit. Here comes Myers. He will score, and the Reds tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. And
the pitch. That's hard hit on the line. Could be extra bases. Here comes Schwarber around third. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Run comes in from second. It's 2-1. Cincinnati, Will Myers. Hard hit left side. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the 9th, the crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
From the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York, we've got baseball on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the New York Mets. First pitch coming your way next. Base hit right field. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting 100 pitches in this game.
This to third, and it's through for a hit. Runner around third. He scores, and the Rockies tie it up. It's 1-1.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And a pitch. Swung on, belted, deep left field. That one on its way, gone. Pete Alonso with a rocket, and the Mets jump in front. It's 3-1.
Today are looking to pull the ball and get it in the air. Even on a breaking ball away, does a nice job of staying square to the plate, allowing his arms to get extended and get good whip to it.
Down to their final strike. Breaks his bat and pops it up. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
3-1 ball game, quick game. We were looking for a little bit more. It seemed at points the offenses were going to break out, but a total of 4 runs combined. Really good pitching and defense on both sides. Just a couple of key swings making all the difference.
And your final 3-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. Coming to you live from Southern California. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's 1-0.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Back to right. This one's got a chance. Gone. Jake Cronenworth will touch them all, and we are all tied up. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here. Just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. Center field. Back there. Out of here. Carson Kelly takes him deep, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. The 1-1. Out to center. That one is back. And gone! Xander Bogaerts hits one out, and they tie it up. It's 3-3.
pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there,
the game is a pinch runner. This is his first trip to the plate in this one. Throw, and it gets away. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off in the 11th.
Well, it's definitely worse to lose a game like this than it is exciting to win a game like this. They gave away the game with a mistake, and unfortunately, that's going to eat at them for a while.
4-3 our final score, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Here in Miami, Lone Depot Park. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on the Miami Marlins. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Oakland A's. He grew up going to both teams' games. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one's gone. He circles the bases, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
He wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they add on. It's 3-0.
Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Right side, Estrada collects, sends it to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's the kicks and fires. Up the middle, Crawford handles. Now the throw to first on the run, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Did a nice job getting it.
Scully Avenue. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
It's the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat, you know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Just ahead of the throw, he scores, and it's 1-0. it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets for
the pitch. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Thompson settles underneath it. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
2-0 your final here in this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here. Hello from Arlington, Texas. We're live inside Globe Life Field. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. Just a weak fly ball this time. And it falls. The run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But away. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Seager picks it up to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Two now. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Great pitchers duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game. And for these guys, it really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun one to watch.
The shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. That one is absolutely belted. Hayes raging back on it. Looking up, and that one is gone. A shot to the opposite field. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
That one is hammered right field. Santander going back on this one. Gone! A solo shot, and they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
Well, not every home run.
And here is Ty France. Liner, base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's 4-0.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
Base hit and a run in to score.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. A 3-run rocket, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-4. Singy, I hope you saw it because it didn't stay in the air for long.
No, it did, Boog. StatCast telling us 110 miles per hour off the bat, and that's plenty to hit one out if you get enough air under it. As a hitter, you hardly feel the ball.
And fires. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That one felt good, and it gives them the lead in the 5th. It's 5-4. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
In the air, left side. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Runner around 3rd on his way to the plate. He'll score and they've tied it. 5-5 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The 2-2 now. Line drive. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from 3rd. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 6-5.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag.
Well struck, right field. Banks off the wall. 1 run is in. Santander gets it back in quickly, and that forces the runner to hold on at 3rd.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. Fielder positioned in that left center field gap. The 1-1. This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Salvador Perez leaves the yard. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone.
Here's a 1-1. That one ripped. That's back. And gone. So he blasts one out the other way, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate.
Kicks and fires. That's ripped. Base hit. Drury around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily, and they trail by one.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like you did right there.
That one down the line, and it finds its way through for a hit. The run comes in from second. It's 2-2.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Left field. That one back. Turning and looking, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add a couple more. It's 4-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Edward Olivares steps in for the Royals. Ball four, and a run comes in to score.
Well, all tied up again.
The 1-1. In the air to left down the line. Ward puts the squeeze on that one. Both runners tagging. A big run scores on the sac fly. Tie ball game, 4-4.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the.
Hard hit, base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He scores, and it's now 5-4.
Picks himself up an RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Down to their final strike. In the air, right field, Eaton. Going back some more, and that'll do it. The Royals hold on to win a nail-biter, stranding the winning run on base.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. The 1-2. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there. On the base pass, he handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer leaves the yard, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off. Field hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one drilled left field. Varsho moving back for it. Back some more. It bangs off the wall. Across is the runner from first. And it's now a two-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Left-hand batter waits. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. A towering home run. And they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, you waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Progressive Field. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Cleveland Guardians. First pitch coming at you right after the break. On the ground, 2-ball. Anderson throws it away. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting run, and even though these guys work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
And that one hit to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. Ripped on a line to center. And that should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 3-zip. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
That to right. Gonzalez trying to get there. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And it's 3-1.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation.
Just one strike away. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And that one hammered back there. And out of here. He'll circle the bases, and it ties it up. It's 1-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. A towering home run. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-1.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, but it paid off.
1 for 3 to third, and that one finds its way through. In to score is the runner from third, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put him up by 2. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a bouncer over to first, and that'll do it. And the Twins claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Houston Astros. Book Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy, this ballpark still among the game's best. When the roof is open, it feels like an outdoor ballpark, and then you have the shade and the cool when the roof is closed.
Yeah, and formerly Tal's Hill out there in center. You still have the Crawford boxes in left, a unique setback in left center field, which causes the left fielders to have to play differently, but there is a lot of character to this place.
Ripped on a line to center. Can't glove it cleanly. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out. Brown with a relay throw in there. He scores. And it's 1-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Laureano going back. And forget it. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
He got on plate with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in. Ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
That's out to center field. McCormick ranging back, still going back, and it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Relay throw home.
Well, a huge 2 RBI swing of the bat right there. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat. So now it just comes down to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Lined into right, pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. In comes the runner from third, back even, it's 3-3.
Big RBI for him right there. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything. Have the force at second first, perhaps getting inning-ending double play.
Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. Heading for the plate. He'll score. It's 4-3.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But
started after it, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ballgame late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
4-3, our final score, a one-run extra. About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Base hit center field. Harris coming home. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Rolled slowly to first. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out. And that one in the air center field. Base hit and a run in to score. The throw in. He's in at second with a one-out double. In comes the run from third, and they're up by 3.
Well done. Drives in the run. So impressive that he was able to fight off that fastball up and in like that. I mean, he really let it get deep.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Up the middle to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Ball 4. He's walked in a run.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving. Off the plate away.
That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's gone. Patrick Wisdom circles the bases, and they cut into the deficit. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Oswald Peraza. That one hammered left field. Way back there. Gone. He made him pay for that one. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Gleyber Torres goes yard, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
He wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And here's a 3-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. And it's gone. Josh Donaldson leaves the yard. They add a run. It's 3-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field, way back there. Oh! He powers that one out to left. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit. Going to do some more damage.
At the belt and fires. And that one hammered. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and the lead is up to 5. He's in there. Baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. First pitch coming your way next.
You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that one is gone. Jorge Soler goes deep, and they jump out front. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. A little bloop single. Coming home. Garcia fires it to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back.
Gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one blasted. Left center field. On its way. And that one is out of here. Let's break out the StatCast numbers. At Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 403. And a pitch. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. A shot to left, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-1. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it. Away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
On the ground to third. That's the ball game.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next guy stepping up and getting it done. You got to give him a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
6-1 is your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Everybody, glad you're with us. We're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the San Diego Padres going up against the New York Mets. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. Siggy here at Citi Field, and of course, known as a pitcher's park, but this ballpark's gotten a little smaller over the years as they've changed the dimensions.
It's a different ballpark. It plays differently, and these hitters are really feeding off of it. You give the pitcher a nice little lead, and we see those guys getting comfortable and leading the team to victory.
First pitch coming your way next. Line drive, base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score on the board first. It's 1-0.
That ball was blasted, Boog, and as broadcasters, we can go weeks without seeing a ball hit 115 miles per hour, which is what StatCast tells us there. Man, he really got
up now for the Mets. The pitch. Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. And that ball is gone. He'll circle the bases, and the Mets jump in front. It's 2-1.
You have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game. So
the 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. That's back. And forget it. Xander Bogaerts hits one out. And we are all tied up. It's 2-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But
2-2 down. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Throws it away. Slide save. It's 3-2. Left-hand batter waits. Carpenter swinging a drive right field. Marte drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes. And that's whipped for a base hit. Heading for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline and he scores. And it's a one-run game.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. The manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated. Front rolled over on it, exactly what he was supposed to do.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Xander Bogaerts a towering home run to left field. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
The 1-2. Well struck left field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Matt Carpenter leaves the yard, and they add on. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great and gets really locked in.
Base hit center field. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Two runs are in. And the tying runs at second base with a double. In to score from first. That ties it up at 6.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. But
lined into right. Dive in. It gets down. Could be extra bases. Lindor zipping around third. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets win it on a walk-off 7-6.
Scoring one run in the ninth is pretty difficult because the quality of arms and the focus on every single pitch. But to score 4 runs for the win, an incredible comeback. This showed us a lot. Nice win for these guys today.
One-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
And a base hit up the middle. Bichette around third and headed home. He'll score easily, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
The wind and the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer leaves the yard, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
throws a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Out towards right center field. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good, and we have a tie ball game. It's 2-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Jose Ramirez with a home run the opposite way. And they grab the lead. It's 3-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to follow that type of approach. Like a fastball, and then late has really good bite.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. He rockets one to right, and they add a run. It's 4-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it. Up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through there.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Brandon Belt goes deep. And now they're out front. It's 6-4.
Just an unbelievable turn of events here. I mean, they've been putting together solid at-bats all inning to set the table for him, and he delivered big time to get him the lead. Huge momentum shift on that swing, and now we'll see if they can hold on. They're absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Ground ball to the right side. On to first. Ball game.
These guys were able to take the lead in the bottom of the eighth and just cruise to this win, getting those final 3 outs at the top of the ninth. Excellent job of securing your home field and keeping the fans in the ball game all the way to the end. Nice W all the way around.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John. Thanks for joining us. The show has Game 1 of the American League Wild Card Series. It's the Oakland Athletics taking on the Minnesota Twins. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture Game 1, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, he swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's back. Out of here. Byron Buxton blasts one out. And the Twins get on the board first. It's 2-0.
works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Liner, and oh, that got him. Goes to second, safe there. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense.
Liner, base hit. Gord around third. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time, he scores. And they lead by 4.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Hard ground ball, base knock. In to score is the runner from third. It's 5-0.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. We've got the American League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi, and we're just about set to get this Wild Card Series underway, Singy. Game 1 has outsized importance in a 3-game set.
Yeah, Boog, it's a huge game. There's no doubt about it. Guys are always talking about setting the tone in game 1 of a series. Well, in a 3-game series, that might be the only tone that gets set. So this is no ordinary series opener.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Next to hit, dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. In at second, no play. As a run scores.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Righty delivers. Now a rip into left center. And out of here. That's what the fans came to see, and they lead it. It's 2-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. So the Seattle Mariners off with the right foot here in this wild card series. They take game 1 in front of their home fans.
Yeah, and you could argue there's even more pressure on you as the home team in a 3-game series, but these fans definitely showed up for this one. They had an impact, Boog, and their guys took care of business.
And on the other side of things, it'll be an elimination game in this same atmosphere in game 2, so that will be quite a test to keep their season alive.
Yeah, no doubt.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was... And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Game 1 of the National League Wild Card Series on the show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. Well, that one ripped left field. O'Neill going back on it. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Trey Turner goes deep, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball.
And the right-hander deals. That one lifted to left. And it one-hops the wall. One runs in. Oh, the throw is over his head. In to score from first. It's 2-1.
Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's carrying, and that ball is gone. Nick Castellanos goes deep, and we're level. It's 2-2.
Incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other. Talk to him just a little bit.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Underhanded to second. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Runner at first with two away. Next to hit, Lars Nootbaar. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 4-3.
He's going to have nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt.
And a pitch. Slice to right. Just inside the line, and it's down for a knock. Coming home. He'll score, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work, right?
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 6-3.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's to third. Fired to second. The double play ends it right here. So the St. Louis Cardinals take game 1 of this wild card series. A huge win for them in hostile territory.
Yeah, Blue, they've still got their work cut out for them in this series, having to play on the road. But like you said, it's a huge win to jump ahead 1-0 in a short 3-game series. Just have to win one of the next 2 games to move on to the next round.
And on the home side, everybody, glad you're with us. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins and the Toronto Blue Jays. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming your way next. On the line, base hit. Varsho rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Drilled in the air, right field, way back there, and that is out of here. A towering home run, and we're level. It's 1-1.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Joey Gallo blasts one out, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Springer. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. George Springer takes him deep, and we are all tied up. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
On the ground to the left, and it finds its way through for a hit. Guerrero headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 3-2.
Well done, drives in the run. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's...
And the pitch. Takes his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. Ruled the swing.
Well, a really solid division series win. They can move on to the next round and I think relax a little bit more. Congratulations, boys. Get ready for the ALCS.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Mets. Hi, folks. John Chompy alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And he's already singled in this game. And a base hit on the line. One run is in. The second run scores, and they lead by 2.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Hot shot to third. That's a base hit as a run scores. The throw in, and he's in safely at third. A run comes in on the play.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And the pitch. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to Wendell. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play.
And a pitch. And that eats him off.
Found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did. And
Stadium in the Bronx. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the New York Yankees. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. Postseason baseball, Singy. It's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
And a ball and 2 strikes. There's a swing and a drive. Hernandez drop step going back. Out of here. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 2-0.
Blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. To first, not in time. And a run scores.
Well, it's always a tough double play to try to turn right there, and the hitter knows that. He's going to hustle all the way up the first base line to prevent it. Nice job of getting that run across.
And a pitch. That one to first, and it gets by him. In at second, no play. As a run scores on the play, and that ties the game.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. There comes the throw.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 5-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one.
The pitch. On the ground, right side. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
On the mound, he just needs one more out.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He made him pay for that one. His second home run of the game, and they tack on to their lead. It's 8-2.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shump. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Well, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. I feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Tyler O'Neill sends it out, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul, the barrel to it, and hit it to the outfield.
Now fly ball to right center. Carlson in pursuit. Makes the catch. Runners tag up from second and third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
2 on, 1 out. And now Brendan Donovan. Line drive. That's a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Out towards right center field. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
to Rogers Center. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Toronto Blue Jays. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up.
Righty delivers. Swing, and that one hammered. Down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded.
This one blasted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. Matt Chapman hits one out, and they grab the lead. It's 2-1. That ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish. It's clear that whichever bullpen steps up the most is likely going to come away with the W.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out, and they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And a base hit up the middle. Around third. Kiermaier fires it to the plate, but it's offline. He will score. It's 3-2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. Off the plate.
That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This on the mound, because when you think of just having it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is going to go. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes deep, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-3.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there. Especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out into left center field. And it's celebration time. They are champions of the American League.
Congratulations to the American League champions. These guys have worked hard all season long, and their hard work has paid off. Now, off to the World Series. These guys can't wait to get it started.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our entire outstanding crew, thank you for watching the American League Championship Series on MLB The Show. Baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
No, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He will score, and it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. That one the other way. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. Here's the throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to pop. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 on, 1 out. And a base hit right there. And the postseason success continues for him. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 2-1. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Oh, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say it.
1-1 now. DeYoung with a swing. High fly ball. Deep left field. That ball's carrying. And gone. Paul DeYoung blasts one out. And the Cardinals have the lead now. It's 4-2.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure.
The tying run at the plate. And the Cardinals have won the National League pennant. The Redbirds are World Series bound.
Congratulations to the National League champions. These guys clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it, fellas, but get yourselves ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner, Chris Singleton, and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show. get started after this. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Postseason baseball, Singy, it's always great to see and be a part of.
Oh, Boog, you just never know what's in store when it comes to postseason baseball. You do know you're going to see some amazing pitching, guys coming out of the bullpen throwing 100, some incredible defensive plays, some big knocks, and maybe a mistake or two that'll live on forever. All I do know is I'm pumped up for this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Luis Castillo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Yeah, he was nails last time out, worked deep into the ball game, racked up double-digit strikeouts. We'll see if he can repeat that performance in this one.
Ready to go now? Now up for St. Louis, Tommy Edman. The line to kick the pitch. Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple All-Star appearances. Traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about that triple-digit fastball, but the changeup is the thing that stands out.
Yeah, and you could argue that.
Here's a Cardinals lineup now. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. Struck him out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 3. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Haggerty drops steps, heads back on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Redbirds down quietly. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. This is the World Series on the show. Back here at the ballpark, and on the hill, the lefty, Jordan Montgomery.
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Bottom of the first, here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. Next one misses, 2-1. A little bit low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One down. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those two-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. When you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
And And up next for Seattle, Ty France. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Next offering is in for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two outs. And that one is lifted in the air. Carlson in pursuit. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Scoreless after one. And welcome back. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And the 3-1. Ripped on a line. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Next offering misses, and a count 2-1. At the belt and fires. And downstairs.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left-handed hitters, which, for me, I'd be kind of salty. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, left field. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
On the ground, 2 ball. To Crawford for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Down to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0.
Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan.
Bottom of the second. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Goes down looking.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. And a pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Stepping in, Cal Raleigh. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. And a rope into center field, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Kicks and fires. And there's a foul ball. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Out to short. Oh, he gloves it. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Great concentration to get that one started. He gets the force at second. Glove work at its finest.
Back at T-Mobile Park, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. Ball to strike. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one's back there. Bangs off the wall. And that's a double.
Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
And now Juan Yepez in the air, left field. Haggerty under it. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Batting up.
The second baseman, Brendan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is downstairs. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. The punch out there, and there are 2 outs.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Back to the top of the lineup, Tommy Edman. Next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 1 so far. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 1 left for the Cardinals. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sam Haggerty. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. O'Neill pulls it down, and there's 1 down. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Nope.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. And there's a ball. One down, base is empty. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So the batting order turns over. Colton Wong up to hit. Lied out his first time. Ground ball could be 2. Fired to second. Back to first for 2, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Tyler O'Neill. Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot.
He goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, 0 for 1 with a flyout. This one in the air, right field. Hernandez makes the play, and there's 2 away. Here's Nolan Arenado, and he's already singled in this game. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one. 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The wind and the pitch. Popped up. France makes the catch, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the fourth, now Julio Rodriguez. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And the pitch. And it's even up. Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Ty France. And a count 1-2. Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Kicks and deals. Just missed the inside corner, and now it's 3-2. And he walked him. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. And another ball. Here's a 2-1. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Edman. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We played 4. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 5th, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
And a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike two.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
2 balls.
Next
2
offering
strikes.
away upstairs. On the ground. Nice grab. Over to first. And they get the out.
The right fielder.
Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. Doubled his first time up. The 1-1. Way high.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And down in order go the Cardinals. And welcome back. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez swings and drives one. Deep left field. Gone. Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. And that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Cal Raleigh will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And a ground ball to first. And that's a base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. And he deals. Got it by him for the K.
Now batting, left
And
fielder.
stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty. Fly to left his first time up. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. The pitch. And now 2-1.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Raleigh at first, one gone. Lined into left center, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Raleigh around third, safely into second. He's got a double. In to score from first, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Still only one out here in the inning. In the air, center field. Carlson settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Colton Wong up next for the Mariners. The pitch. That one ripped. Back there. Slams into the wall and hangs on. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Mariners 2 and the Cardinals nothing. New inning getting started. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Juan Yepez. That one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Next pitch is popped up. 1 up, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. His first at bat was a strikeout. Here's a 1-1. That one missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And now a full count.
3-2.
Stays alive. Righty to the plate. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
A 1-1. Runner on the go. And a count 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Donovan, the runner at first with 2 gone. Righty delivers. Got it. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning, and now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen. Chris Stratton, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Cabrera, a left-hander, also throwing. And now the lefty misses outside. 3-1 now. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass,
and he reluctantly takes his walk. Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is down low. Ground ball left side, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a ball and get you enough.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jordan Montgomery. Dakota Hudson into the game.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Knocks it down. In at second, no play. As a run scores.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's a big power threat. Eugenio Suarez. He's already homered here in this one. And the righty deals. Strike two.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Here comes a pitch. Sit down on strikes. And a big sigh of relief from the mound with that called third strike. And now the catcher comes up to him. Cal Raleigh.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next offering is in for a strike. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And that one gets past the catcher. Right-handed reliever. Up the middle. Edmonds slings to first. Now two away as they get a run across. A.J. Pollock at the dish.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Next pitch is downstairs. That's through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and they take care of Pollock for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Cardinals nothing. The 3-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Rolled over to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Luis Castillo. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Penn Murphy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Now up for St. Louis, Wilson Contreras. The 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And here it comes. Popped up. Suarez under this one. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The center.
This is Dylan Carlson. Right-hander kick steals. And fouled off. Arenado off of first with 2 away. And that one almost got him. Two down. High fly ball down the left field line. Makes the catch. And that's the inning. The Cards leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the 7th, and stepping in is the speedy Sam Haggerty. And a pitch. Up the middle. On the run, throw to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, number 3.
And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a miss it like that.
Into the outfield, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And up next for Seattle, Ty France, 1 for 2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch inside, and now 3-1.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
3-1 now. Swing and a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. And a swing and a miss there. Rodriguez, the runner at third. France at first, 2 out of the inning. Up the middle. They get the force, and that'll do it. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. 8th inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals nothing. It's handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. So now 1-2.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times. So I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Haggerty raging back towards the wall. And that one is off the wall. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Juan Yepez digs in now. And a pitch. Check swing. No appeal. And that's ball 3. Bounced up the middle. And it's through for a hit. Nootbaar coming home. Play it home. He's safe. It's 5-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
So a man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. At the belt and fires. Pitch misses. 3 balls and a strike. Kicks and fires. Bounce to the left side. Tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
New pitcher for the Mariners, Matt Brash. And he has some nasty breaking stuff. So the lineup flips over. Tommy Edman at the plate. Runner leads away at second. Popped in the air. Left field. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. First and third, 1 down. Swings and misses. And the count is 2-2. Brash checks the runner, and he's back standing. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Pickoff move to first. Edman back easily. Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Bounce to the right side. Fires over to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate.
The first baseman.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That's off the mark. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Edman on at second with 2 down. Next pitch is outside. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Andres Munoz taking over on the mound.
Number 75.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
And the next pitch is way outside. Two on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. 2-2. The tying run at the plate. To third. They take the force out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, digging in, Eugenio Suarez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss as he was out front. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Zach Thompson appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. The 1-2. That one drifts inside.
It's a good take.
Next offering way off the plate. The wind of the pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Runner at first with no outs here. And now the count is even. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the Mariners DH, A.J. Pollock. The kick, the 3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with one man gone. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
And the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So first and second with 2 outs. Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground. Over to Edman, and that is the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They're still out in front 5-2. Pennier.
Number 27, Paul.
So digging in, Wilson Contreras. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a pitch. Just misses with that one.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. I mean, you get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Got him swinging.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
2 outs. This one lifted in the air, left field. Haggerty under it. And that's it. They've won the World Series.
To the World Series champs. This was an incredibly special team all season long, and what I love most is that these home fans that supported these guys game in and game out, they got to witness it in their home ballpark. So many memories over this season, but in this game, this city is already going crazy.
Back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.